Hi, thank you for taking the time to watch this video today. What we're going to do here is cover the Workspot design concepts. So this playbook is intended for MSPs, partners, and customers that want to deploy Workspot, anywhere from a simple lab environment to a full-blown enterprise solution. So what we'll do here is walk through the fundamental design concept and show you how it'll scale out. Now what we're going to do is get into the idea that, hey, that single box is great, but I need to connect to other resources. So we're going to go into what we call a two-box design. And at its core, it's still using the fundamental Workspot design where we have a dedicated a box for the Workspot deployment. But if you notice here, what got different is that we could peer or use a VPN over to other customer cloud assets. And typically what we do strongly recommend is when you peer over to something, whatever we peer to needs to have the ability to, firewall, obviously, because you want to build in extra security, but also be able to simply route the packets to where they need to go. It's fundamental. If I'm on a cloud desktop, it's very different from your typical third-party service that might peer in or poke into a network. They don't really need to worry about routing. But if you think about what we're doing here, this service, Workspot, is providing cloud desktops. These cloud desktops need to access potentially many different resources across different locations across a customer's organization. So this is where the routing is super critical, very common. I mean, but I just need to make sure that we point that out. It's a fundamental thing. Now, if you notice, why we call it a two-box design is because we have the Workspot box and we got the box that we connect to. Now, where that box we connect to goes from there, there's all kinds of possibilities, but that's outside of the scope of Workspot. And, as you can see, those boxes are typically have an on-premises connection already. And so that's where we come into play there. And again, this is simply where a customer requires connectivity to other resources.